Here's where I'm at. If people stop, this is where you're at. You got signed. I'm gonna make sure the money comes in, but this is where we're at. All right.
Welcome to Delphi Records. I work out of the basement.
Is this your recording studio?
The Ampex is good, the mics are excellent. What more do you need? Relax, Richie. This is just for starters. Now, I thought we'd start off easy. Play a few riffs, move on to a couple of vocals, nothing heavy, and then when you're ready, we'll record a little, okay?
What, you mean today? What about my band?
Well, frankly, Richie,
I don't need the church. I need you.
I can't use any of them. Is that a problem?
Yeah. They're my buddies. Thank you. Excuse me.
Well, wait, Richie. Wait a minute, man. Look, I understand about friendship, but I'm being honest here. Not everybody in this world gets a shot at the brass ring. You're gonna have to ask yourself what's more important, your friends or your music?
My family. So a long time ago, thank you for that. I almost got into a fight with the devil about 10 minutes ago, and my father was, you started a fight for no reason. Long time ago, I was led out of the church, and I thought I'd be a K-Love artist. I thought I'd... Did you honestly think that? To me, it was such a big jump that that might be the extent of where I'd end up, and I'd be a K-Love artist. At the time, I had already rap battles, writing songs. That's probably where I was headed. And I remember praying, and I told my father, I said, please don't make me a pastor. Doesn't seem fun. I'm not the Christian type, and I'm just not. Lo and behold, Jesus was not the Christian type. And I just looked at it as that is not. But I was young too. I was younger. Then when I went to the church, then I was like everybody else. You idolize. This is the pastor. Go into it. I'll tell you a secret. I was sent in to rebuke them. That one person in the congregation that was watching, and the spirit would be like, I want you to talk to the pastor. Heart is beating. Unsteady. This is the pastor. You can't talk to the pastor like this. Hope I get this right. I feel like this is what you want me to say. I was praying this morning. David arises in front of us all. Majestic sight. So I was writing this song for so long. Little did I know, my father. So I got this studio for you, and
Cascade Platinum Plus has increased by the power of dawn to remove tough stuck-on foods. Cascade Platinum.
I'm gonna get this girl named Cherie and Derek involved in it. By the way, that's Peter and Mary. Yeah, tell me that 10 years ago. What would I have said? First of all, who are they? Second of all, just wait till you guys meet.
Plus.
Popular, you're gonna be popular.
That's why I love my dad.
Welcome to
What?
Delphi Records.
Yeah.
I work out of the basement.
Okay.
This is your recording studio?
The Ampex is good. The mics are excellent. What more do you need? Relax, Richie. This is just for starters.
I think that
Now,
people,
I thought we start.
honestly, you look at my dad like he's just like this. Whereas I was looking at Christians like, do you have any idea who the fuck you are talking to? This guy can end you. And this is my father. He's very intelligent. He's beyond. And he's usually not concerned with what you think. He owns everything. And I think that's one of the biggest things. Christians never understood how arrogant they are. So, like an arrogant fool, when I was first.
Start off easy. Play a few riffs, move on to a couple of vocals, nothing heavy, and then when you're ready, we'll record a little, okay?
That's 14
Okay.
years ago.
What about my band?
Well, frankly, Richie, I can't use any of them. Is that a problem?
Yeah. They're my buddies. Thank you. Excuse me.
Well, wait, Richie. Wait a minute, man. Look, I understand about friendship, but I'm being honest here. Not everybody in this world gets a shot at the brass ring.
So, what my father did. Are they calling you? Worship leader is calling me. Don't answer that. Who I thought was my family was not. And my father understood that. And my father fought fiercely against other people that tried to pull me back into the church. How I know this is because he did it through me. So I'm rebuking people. I'm rebuking church members. I'm actually going Navy SEAL style. Other people are sitting there like, the devil is trying to get us out of the church. Fuck off. You haven't done any of this. I have. Send me back to the church. See what I was telling you. See what I was telling you. See what I was telling you. God is not a liar.
You're gonna have to ask yourself what's more important, your friends or your music.
My family.
Yes, we belong together. For eternity. It's me and Mary. Sometimes when we get along, how marriage should be. For eternity. You'll have victories. You'll influence others.
Hey! Did you trace this or what?
Trace, hell, man, that's freehand. Look at this.
art contest and $500 in prizes. Think I should enter?
Now, instead, stop.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Go for broke.
You're my baby, and you love.
Nick, you've heard her testimony. What's yours? Being with Mary Magdalene herself. I was walking around with Marilyn Monroe. I was walking around with Jackie Onassis, Joy Davidson, Catherine Kuhlman, Ruth, Esther. I was walking around with like just the cream of the crop queen that you would ever, and then all combined into her little tiny vessel and how she was handling things and just watching her. To me, that was like the greatest, not it kind of was. To me, it was like, all right, I passed up every other thing that I could have ever experienced for this right here. And then she's on my arm and everything, but this is my woman. This one belongs to me. And it was just, I've heard her testimony against me and everything like that. She thought she was walking around with a certain dude. For me, it was kind of like, you know, the world has its own definition, and I'm just looking at true beauty. I'm looking at something that defies worldly understanding, and it exists. And she's a woman. She does things, and like I have no idea why. And she has her own opinions and thoughts, and she speaks, and it was just, and I have no idea why sometimes, but it was, but that's mine, and I'm supposed to protect her and take care of her, and that was marriage to me. So it kind of, where I think she doesn't understand is how my father saw it, how it was going to be. And I said, have you ever been to prom, babe? And she was like, no, I've never been to prom. And I was like, I never went to prom. And some female version of me existed, and then we met, and then we haven't. But, you know, we've been. Which one did you? That thing with the thing. The thing with the thing. Yeah, I just told you the thing. The we were going somewhere with that. It was a good, the thing with the thing. I just had it. It was. Oh my gosh, the thing. You can't even do the thing. The thing. I'm sitting there like trying to. It was just there. You gave me like 6 different directions at once. Hold on.
If I should stay, I would only be in your way. So I'll go, but I know I'll think of you every step of the way.
From media.